All right, students. So today we're going to be working with an organizer that we can use to help us with word problems. It's called the FANS strategy, FANS. And you see here F stands for find the question. Basically, what is the problem asking you to find? A is for action words. Now in your folder, there is a page full of action words that show you what words mean to add, subtract, multiply, or divide. Numbers is the numbers that you're going to need to solve the problem and solve and check your answer. And we're going to enter, or I'm going to type in the problem that you solve and the answer. So here's the word problem. Louise was in charge of collecting money for a group of charities. He collected $979 for 11 charities. If the money was divided evenly, how much was given to each charity? So F, find the question. Basically, the question is usually going to end in a question mark. So my question, and I'm just going to copy and paste it here for you, is how much money was given to each charity. Action words. So I'm looking for any words that mean to add, subtract, multiply, or divide. So if I look through the word problem, I see the word divided. So I'm going to say divided means divide. Well, Ms. Ellis, we know divided means divide. Yes, but get in the habit of saying the action word and what it means, because some of the other action words will be different. Like the word sum means add. Like the word difference means subtract. Like the word product means multiply. So get in the habit of saying the action word from the word problem, what it means, and what math operation it is. Numbers needed to solve. What numbers are we using? Well, the question is asking me how much money was given to each charity. So I need the dollar amount that he collected, and I also need the number of charities, 11 charities. So notice here I did not type it in as a problem. I just put the numbers in here. Here is where I'll do the actual division that I'm going to need to solve the problem. How did I know to divide? I put it up here. So what problem am I solving? I know I need division. What am I dividing? 979 divided by 11. So I'm going to draw that part because I want to actually do the division. So again, I have 979 divided by 11. I wrote it this way first because I want you all to get used to understanding which number is the dividend and which number is the divisor. So my dividend is the number that I'm splitting up or dividing. The divisor is what I'm dividing by. My divisor always goes on the outside, my dividend on the inside. And my steps for long division, I first divide. 11 cannot divide into 9, so 11 divides into 97. I want to know how close I can get to 97 without going over, and that would be 8. So I divide, then I multiply to see how much that is. 11 times 8 is 88. Then I subtract, and 97 minus 88 is 9. Then I bring down, and I repeat those steps again. I divide. 11 is still my divisor, so I'm dividing 11 into 99, and that's 9 times. 9 times 11 is 99. Subtract, and there's nothing left to bring down. So the question was how much was given to each charity? $89 was given to each charity. And that does make sense because I'm giving to a total of 11 charities. If I were to do 11 times 89, I would get 979. So that's that problem. Now I want to scroll down and give you one more example. And I'm using the same strategy again. Sorry, I wanted this one. Julene has, because I wanted to do one with decimals, Julene has 14 and 2500 cups of cupcake batter. If each cupcake uses 7/500 cup of batter, how many cupcakes can Julene make? Now, before you look at it and go, I don't know, let's go through the FAN strategy. Find the question. What is the problem asking you to find? How many cupcakes can Julene make? Action words. Now, if you look in your folder, you'll see the action words, and you'll look and see, of course, it's not Julene. That's the person. That's her name. It's not has. It's not cups. It's each. Each in this problem, since I'm splitting it up into, I'm taking all of this batter and splitting it up into different cups to make cupcakes. Each means divide here. What numbers do I need? Well, I need the number of cups of batter that she has, and I need to know how much is going to go in each cupcake. So that's the total amount. That's how much goes in each. I want to know how many cupcakes can she make. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm dividing 14 and 2500s divided by 7500s. Now we didn't quite get to dividing a decimal by a decimal, but what I'm going to show you here is how to do that, and it's basically the same as long division. Steps are exactly the same. There's just one thing I have to do, is notice my divisor has a decimal point. So I move this decimal point one number at a time until I get it to the end. So I moved it one time. That was only 7.5. I want it to the end. I moved it another time. Now that's 75. So I have to move this twice. So now I have, and I'm going to write it over here so you can see it better, 75. I'm dividing that into 1,425. So now what I'm going to do is do my division. 75 can't go into 1. 75 cannot go into 14. So now I have to divide 75 into 142. And believe it or not, that only divides in there one time, because if I did 75 times 2, that would be 150. 150 would have been way too big. I can't subtract that. So it wasn't 2, it was 1. 75 times 1 is 75. Subtract. I need to borrow again because I can't subtract 3 minus 7. And bring down. So now 675 divided by 75. How many groups of 75 can fit in there? That's 9, and 9 times 75 is 675. So with this much batter and this much going in each cupcake, she can make a total of 19 cupcakes. Cupcakes. So use this strategy. I also, if you look in the room, I have a poster of this in the front of the room, and this is what we'll be using from now on, in addition to the cube strategy, to solve word problems.